Hey, my two-way family, welcome back to the channel. Before we start talking about these two bad boys, let's talk about something first, and that is why do I have them both here? Well, I originally got the one TacTix, and through my disappointment, because there's no other word for it, I was talking to a good friend of mine, Justin Worse. If you guys don't know who that is, look him up at Justin Worse. And he made me aware that he knew someone at Riton that could um, probably help me with this. And so I reached out to them, and they explained to me a couple of things that was actually quite important, and makes me really believe that this was refurbished. But to make things right, they sent this out, the 3TacTix. So this is the scenario, guys. Riton, if you don't know who they are very much a proud American company that is American, but also does some things with Japan. They used to work with China because this TacTix 1 was from China. From speaking to customer service, that's been discontinued. Um, and I can see why after the experience I had. Don't know if that has anything to do with it, but it's after the experience I had, I can kind of see why. There are some differences too. If you look at these boxes, obviously color is different. But if you look at the bottom on both boxes, one says we are Riton, the other one says this is Riton. One has the United States flag, the other one does not. Okay, so let's talk about my first experience with the 1TacTix, and then we'll get on to the 3TacTix. This I received and literally came in this. No bags, no protection, no nothing, just this with adjusting tool, cleaning cloth, and these. That's it. No plates, no screws, no nothing. I was real disappointed when I first got it out of the box and saw rust. And if you see this shine, see that? There's a reason why that has a shine. There's a reason why that has a shine. Oh, and there's a reason why this has a shine. I had to get a wire brush and take off the rust. And there was rust all over. So I had to take all the rust off. Then I had to put it in solvent, put it in a WD-40 bath. Then I put it through a spray paint. And here we are now. Should have never come that way. That's just shouldn't have. And I don't know what happened other than what I believe, and that is I was either sold a used product or a refurbished product. I got it through Grab a Gun. I don't think it's a fault of Riton. I think it's a fault of Grab a Gun, in my opinion. Now, the dot itself, everything else about it is really nice. It's small. It's perfect for EDC if that's what you want to do. It's got auto and tack on the rubber buttons, along with your up and down, up to side for your adjustments. It is if I remember right, it is a 3 MOA dot. It's a 1 MOA adjustment, and it's a 1632 battery, 50,000 hour battery life, shake-away technology. That all sounds fine and dandy, but after the experience I had, I did not feel comfortable with that dot. Just me being honest with you guys. So when they send me this out, one, massive credit to Riton for doing so. Massive, massive credit. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys wanting to make things right. Riton's also a massive supporter to law enforcement and military. So I thought that was really cool as well. This right here is also definitely a better improvement to the mounting system. If you guys take a look at that, you have the full elongated compared to the non-full elongated. And I like that better personally. That means that it's going to get on the actual plate better. It's a top mounting battery, 2032 battery. It's got an O-ring to protect the seal. Adjustments are auto and tack. Buttons are auto and tack. 3 MOA dot as well. 50,000 hour battery life. And it also has shake-away technology. What I really like about this as well is the way it came packaged. You actually have it nice and secured. It actually had, where's that? A foam protecting the top of it. It came in a plastic bag and plates and screws. And a really nice, honestly, a really nice tool, right? Don't know what happened with the other. I don't. Again, I hate to reiterate it so much, but I really do think that's the case. I'm kind of disappointed with Grab a Gun. I've dealt with them before, and I've never had an issue until now. When it comes to this, I'm very happy, guys. This here as well, what I like about it, because my ultimate goal was I wanted an enclosed emitter that was kind of like an acro that wouldn't be large compared to my laser max that I use for duty purposes. And I've compared these two already, and this is by far smaller than the laser max one I have, which is awesome because this will let me conceal better. If you actually take a look at sizes, they're not much more different. This is slightly smaller height wise and slightly smaller length wise, slightly, not by much. Window wise, this is a better window as well. So the TacTix is actually bigger window wise as well, and it's got a really nice glass, guys. And one of the reasons why that glass is so nice because it's the HD from Japan. So it's really nice glass. Japan makes really nice glass, guys. If you didn't know that. Overall, really impressed with Riton. I love hearing about their history, knowing that they're based off of Arizona, and that they really are employing Americans to try to help us in our country, which we need. And then the other side of that, the support that they give to law enforcement and to military. Kudos to you guys. And the fact that your customer service did not hesitate. I talked to this young lady last week, and I got this week. I got this on a Monday. So that's all I have to say about that. That's awesome. All right, my 2A. I always appreciate you guys. Make sure you stay vigilant. Make sure you carry and you do the right thing.